What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing Andrew9126 Commentaries number 4. Well, technically number 4. Today we're going to be doing Tower of Hecc, which is most likely your first hard tower or your second hard tower, depending on if you listen to me or not. Actually, it's been so long since we made a video, they changed where the portal was. Normally Hecc was there and then Killjoys was there, but whatever. Let's get into it. So, at first it's pretty simple, just basic jumps. You can skip this slightly to give you some advantage. Just jump over to there, skipping that wrap. It's kind of a waste of time. Just climb up this, and then you're on. That's floor 1. So, and then you're on floor 2. Floor 2 isn't really much that more difficult, honestly. It's just kind of like make sure you can jump onto stuff. Don't get fooled by that. It's just invisible. I would do a skip to show you guys. You can actually, if you go on the very edge right here, you can jump to there. But I won't do that because, oh, well, I'm going to say most people fail, but we'll just go down this way. A lot of climbing ladders on this tower. Alright, then floor 3 is just some basic jumps again. Obviously, it's not that difficult. Just as long as you can jump and, you know, move your camera, I think you should be fine. I'd get in the mood of using shift lock and just hug around this one stud real quick. Just make sure you touch ladders. Just keep going around. Just do some basic jumps. Don't get stuck near the wall because you don't want to hit your head. Jump over these 2 studs. Then yeah, then you're at floor 4. This tower is pretty short, in all honesty. As long as you don't fail. You could jump onto there to skip your wrap, and then there's another wrap right there. Just make sure you know how to do wraparounds. If you don't know how to do those at this point, then, I mean, it's obviously a good point to learn. Just jump from there to there. I believe the middle 2 fall. Yeah, so you could just avoid those by going on the 2 I just jumped on. These are just 1 studs, again, just be careful. Aim for that first one, you could go to the wall. Saving you some room. Just go on this middle and jump to there. Save yourself some extra, or some unneeded worries, I'd say. Now we're on floor 5. This floor is where things get tough for people. It's just jumping across this rope platform. Just do some sideways jumps. I don't know why there's a net below there. I'll show you a quick skip. You can jump side there and you're up here, right? So if you look closely enough, there's a invisible green 1 stud. I would think around where I just saw it. Yep, right there. So if you jump to it right there, then jump to there, you skip the rest of that floor. Which actually skips a decent amount, so I do recommend doing that. I'd like had something in my throat for a second. Anyways, we're on floor 6. Just kind of goes to show how fast it is. This is where the floors get a little bit more lengthy, I think. I just spam jump and then like get onto those. Okay, ignore that. I won't cut here, obviously, because that was like 2 seconds of failure. But normally I like hold jump on that conveyor because like it's not marked, but I hold jump on this and just like time it at the end. Maybe press the backwards other key a little bit. A. Sometimes press the A key to slow myself down. These 2 are falling as indicated below them, or those 3 I should say. Sorry. So just be mindful. These are pretty basic jumps. Some more 1 studs. Just be good with landing on 1 studs, honestly. You should be fine. More ladders. And you have your first outside part here, which is just kind of basic jumps all around. Just don't hit your head and just get into there. Just do those ladders. These are all falling once you get out of here. So be careful of these. I believe it ends. Yeah, it ends right now. Walk across there like floor 2. Jump down to this tiny one. Make sure you land it. We'll be making it to floor 7, I believe, shortly. That guy just fell. But essentially, just jump on the tiny 1 studs. Make sure you don't fall necessarily, and you'll be good. On to floor 7. Alright, so there's another skip here. If you know this invisible thing is right there, you can actually jump from here to it. Like that. Obviously, it might be a little bit hard, so you could go over here. Just trying to jump to the wall, like in the middle of these 2 platforms, and just jump on these. Those 2 fall, by the way, right after. Probably should have mentioned that. Anyways, there's just more 1 stud jumps. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Do some wrap rounds. These are 2 stud wrap rounds. So make sure you can do bigger ones like those. More tiny one stud jumps upwards. Basic walking. And now you should be getting to floor 8. None of those fall, they're just weird like that. More one stud walking around like floor 3. And now we're on floor 8. So here you have your first tightrope. Now if you don't know how to do one of these, you go in first person. You can either use B and shift lock or not, doesn't really matter. But essentially you keep the tip of your cursor in the middle of it. Just kind of walk across or tap W or just hold W. Whatever you like. Once you get really good at those, you'll be able to do them a lot faster. Sometimes you can hold jump on them at a certain point. But I recommend starting out, you know, doing the basics about keep your mouse steady. Anyways, you have more walking to the second outside the tower. This is a slide, but right when you go on it, I recommend hitting space like that, so you don't like fall off at the end. Even though there's a box to catch you, a lot of the times you'll fall and get flung below that, so recommend just doing it normally. Another tightrope, so remember, just go in the middle, keep your mouse steady in the middle, like that. More walking, going upwards. You can do a few skips here and there, but I'm not really going for many skips right now. I'm just kind of going to show you how to do it. This is just simply walk across like the several other ones. These don't fall, of course. They're just kind of wide platforms. More one stud business walking around. Should be getting back on the inside soon, and then we'll be at floor 9. More walking. And now we've arrived at floor 9. Alright, so this floor essentially is just like there's a lot of like miscellaneous smaller bricks along with some poison. There's definitely a big amount of poison here. So just be mindful of your health. Make sure you know where to heal, because if you're not careful about your health, then you'll most likely die to poison, and that's never good to die to poison. But yeah, these are just kind of simple jumps right here. Now we have another one stud walk around, climb that ladder. These two fall right there, just so you know. For some reason they do. It's not that bad though. Just do it decently fast. Wrap around that. You don't really have to wrap around. You could kind of just like go on one side, just jump to the other. More one stud business. Just go on like the edge of these, just so sometimes you might avoid the poison. Kind of want to make sure you get less damage. For this, don't even go on the tightrope. Just go on these sides. And just more tiny studs. You can just kind of jump through this. You don't have to worry too much if you avoided damage. Now you're at floor 10. So these are just invisible. Do not worry. They're not going to fall or anything. They're just transparent to make you think that you're jumping at nothing. Here you have a one stud little tightrope trick thing here. Turns at this angle. And it goes a little bit further up to where it reconnects right here. So make sure you look for that, where it is. So you just continue on that one stud all the way across. See this edge, just jump forward and you'll land. These actually fall when you see them become fully transparent again. These will all fall for a long time. You can skip to there, but I don't recommend doing that. Just do this like wrap, or you can just jump up this. You don't even have to wrap. This is the floor I'll be going more in depth in because everyone fails this. I think these fall, yeah. Yeah, be careful because there's a lot of one stud stuff that can make you fail this easily, and it would be kind of tragic. I had a friend who was stuck on this floor for a long time. I'm not calling anyone out, but Ben. Anyways, these are falling. That poison back there was falling too. Just do a normal pace. Tightrope, remember what I had taught you. Go mouse in middle. You can tap W, hold W, whatever you like. Got some one studs here. Just be really careful and cautious. They're not going to fall. Long jump, longer jump. Just be careful for that one stud. That one stud's a bit tricky for people, and you should be good. And the wind pad is right up here after you do simple jumps. Oh, bam. And then it's Tower of Hecc. Hopefully this video helped you out, and hopefully you'll come back for more commentaries. Thank you guys, and see ya. Peace.